Well then, can we see the photo now? Right. Intriguing. This is the current state of Dover's room. Yeah, but Von Karma's definitely gonna mess with it if he kicked Pat out. Wow! The sherbet's completely melted! The room is drenched in a light blue liquid. We should compare that with the photo Miss Hall took. Light blue. I wonder if it's so light blue that it's whitish, maybe? Did the sherbet melt because the power cord was pulled out? Yeah, because it was pulled. All the refrigerated glass cases lost power completely. Looks like all the power cords were connected to one socket. Do you have any idea when this cord was pulled out? No, still under investigation at the moment. What a waste of beautiful sherbet. Honestly, had I known it would end up like this, I would have eaten even more of this stuff. Did Mr. Dover's sherbet taste that good? Oh yes, his sherbet was most delicious. Really, wish I could have eaten some too. But there was one piece that was so salty I couldn't eat it. Oh? Salty? It's right here in photo. It's part of the lyre. Oh. That's a lyre from the Gemini constellation. Ah, you snuck a bite from the lyre. That's why the strings are missing. Fee! Fee? I could never have eaten that much. Oh, is that like her way of saying no? I could never have eaten that much. It was way too salty. Just test my eye to the court record. One part of the sherbet tasted different. That's rather curious. Let me check that again. Where is it? Actually, let me check all this stuff. Chocolates. Josh's favorite food, handmade by Miss Hall. Very sweet and quite misshapen. So the camera develops photos instantly. Has the capacity for 20 photos, but there's only film for 3 more. Photos of Dover's room taken by Kate. Touch the check button for details. Dover's sherbet was most delicious, but the latter part was very salty. Okay. Did someone other than her also take a bite out of it? Did you notice anything else? Now that you mention it, I see sherbet sculptures had these strange markings on them. Oh, markings. They had 2 letters carved into them. Interesting. Wait a minute. There! It looks something like this. PH. PH. I wonder. Is this PH like super significant? I think it is, because of how often they've been showing it. Maybe they're the initials of Katie's father. Maybe Katie's father is frickin' Gustavia or Dover or something. I think it's gonna be somebody that's in this game. Maybe. I don't know. In this case, I mean. In this game. Yes, it's Knightley. Knightley is her father. An alphabet signature? It can't be. I knew it! I just knew that Monsieur Dover made this lyre. He isn't one to make mistakes in his sculptures, after all. Miss Hall, it's been troubling me for a while, but the PH, that to you means it's Dover, which maybe means Dover's your father? How old's Dover? 38 versus 16. That's believable. That's believable as well. That's also believable. They're all believably your father. They're in the right age range. But, even Manfred is believably your father. Ray is not, though. Just so you know. Don't get any weird ideas. Do you know something about Mr. Dover? Huh? Well, why would I know something about Mr. Dover? Monsieur Dover. Oh, and I just remembered something. I thought that, Kate tried to kill, Gustavia in the future because she was trying to get revenge for Master, because Master was framed for killing Dover when it was probably like Gustavia, and so she was trying to get revenge for that. But if it turns out that she's also Dover's daughter, then that'd be even doubly reason to get revenge on Gustavia. Anyways. Why would I do something about Monsieur Dover? You seem quite attached to Mr. Dover's handwork. That's just because his sculptures are such great works of art. No, I believe that his works are very special to you in particular. How do you know that? There's a piece of evidence that we believe belongs to Mr. Dover. And it happens to share a common feature with another piece of evidence. Please show me! I have no idea what you're talking about. Which two pieces of evidence share something in common? Two pieces of evidence that point to Mr. Dover. Let's start by presenting the first one. That will be the signet crest. And now the second piece of evidence, which shares a common feature is... Is it just teapot? Delicious saw 2 letters of the alphabet. They were probably used as Mr. Dover's signature. Ah, just as an artist would sign their name on their works. The question is, though, why did he use PH? How does that relate to Dover? I wonder. Oh, well, actually, Catherine's last name is Hall. If Dover's real name is, you know, something else, if it's an alias, what's his actual name here? What's it say his name is? Isaac Dover. If that's an alias, and he's really something Hall, then the H would be from Hall, and the P would be something. Right! Oi, I remember now. I see Sherbert sculptures with PH carved into them, I'm sure of it. PH? Those aren't Isaac Dover's initials, though. Or are they? No, but we found this seal at the scene of the crime. It had probably fallen out of the late Mr. Dover's pocket. If you had pressed the seal into something, it would mark the letters PH. Or here's another possibility. Maybe Catherine's mother has the first name with a P. And maybe, like, she passed away or something. And Dover's just like, oh shit, man, I can't do this myself. I can't raise a kid. And then just abandoned her or something. I suppose that's possible. Also, the very same PH symbol is engraved into this teapot. The same symbol? This teapot was made by the sculptor Pierre HOQUET. Oh, but maybe it's not really Pierre HOQUET? Or maybe it is, but that's Dover's real name, I suppose. And they were, sculptures. Sure, they were made of sherbet, but they were sculptures. In other words, this PH is a signature of Pierre HOQUET. Miss Hall, you know about this signature all too well, don't you? Yes, but Monsieur HOQUET's works always bear that signature. Since he never shows himself in public, his signature is used to identify his works. No way. Are you saying Pierre HOQUET is... It seems Detective Bad has also realized Isaac Dover's true identity. To Miss Hall, Mr. Dover was no ordinary pastry chef. That's because his true identity was... a sculptor. A fan sculptor. He wasn't an ordinary pastry chef. In reality, he was a pastry chef! Sculptor. That's right. Mr. Dover's true identity was the sculptor Pierre HOQUET! What?! Mr. Dover was a sculptor?! Oh! Things like signatures can be faked if you have the original designs. Can you really use that as proof that he was a sculptor? No, but what's important here is that Miss Hall thought he was. Ah. As for proving his real identity, I'll leave that to the police. Huh, I get it. I'll have the boys check up on it. As I expected from you, Gregory Edgeworth. You knew Mr. Dover's real identity all along, did you not? Yes. When I discovered the body, I noticed the seal. I see. I knew from that moment he was Pierre HOQUET, the man I greatly admired. But was he just the man you admired, or was he also your father? Thinking that this would be his final, posthumous work, I just couldn't sit still. So, that's why you entered Dover's room. Huh? What did you say? When exactly did you take this photo of Dover's room? That was, oh, gotcha. Where's the Apollo quote now? Gotcha! Perhaps this was taken during the judging. That's strange. I thought you said the camera ran out of film during the judging. Before Mr. Master entered Dover's room, you were the one in possession of the camera. Wasn't that why you were able to take the photo when you discovered the body? Yes, that's right. The only photos you took with the new film were of Dover's room and the body. If that's the case, a new contradiction comes to light. Why is there only 3 photos left? If there's supposed to be a lot of film from the start? Another one? The piece of evidence that contradicts the 2 photos Miss Hall took is... the camera itself. That is my instant camera? You've already handed the photos of Dover's room and the body to myself and the police. That reminds me, didn't y'all take a photo of me and Mr. Edgeworth just now? The film used in this camera can take up to 20 photos. However, this camera only has 3 photos left, which leaves 14 photos unaccounted for. Exactly what were they used to photograph? 14, that's a lot. Please show us all the photos you took. We'll be able to discern your actions from these photos. I'm so sorry. I have told a terrible lie. Oh? What is this lie? Don't tell me. All the remaining shots are of Isaac Dover's room. My deepest apologies. Seems they're all shots of ice sculptures from various angles. So when these were taken, the sculptures had not melted yet. But that means the one who caused them to melt was you. Yes. Oh, really? I am positive that I melted them. Wait, you're... what? The way you're saying that, it's like you're not sure. Like you're assuming you melted them. Like you weren't aware when you did it. You're positive? I am an aficionado of the sculptor PIERRE, who is actually Monsieur Dover. Before the authorities could defile his final masterpieces during the investigation, I thought I should preserve them through photographs, hence I entered his room. In that case, why did all the ice melt? It's probably because, as I was taking the pictures, I became entranced with his works. And it seems that my foot accidentally got caught on the power cord, unplugging it. Oh, but you know for sure, you don't know. Could be somebody else. Accidentally, you say? I did not notice the power cord at the time. I would never have imagined that'd be the cause of those sculptures melting. Could the truth really be that simple? However, I cannot say with certainty that she's lying. I'm so sorry to have caused you all so much trouble. This is one of those examples where she doesn't know if she's telling the truth or not. It's funny how that works. As long as you're telling the truth, there's no need to apologize. That's right! Don't sweat it, Kate! Thank you very much. Edgeworth. Here, take this picture. Do what you want with it. Okie dokie, Dover Sherbet Salon. Oh, Manfred's back. Why do you keep playing that theme for him? Stop! You meddling fool still haven't given up yet, have you? No matter how long you wait, I have no intention of allowing the defense attorney to investigate. No matter. If we can't investigate, we'll find the truth through some other method. Always ready with a comeback. Bah! Well, do try your best. So what next? Excuse me, Monsieur Von Karma? The truth is, it was I who melted the ice sculptures in Monsieur Dover's room. What? What's the meaning of this, you cod? Oh? I am truly sorry, both you and Monsieur Gustavia. Do not be concerned about me. Sir Von Karma has already recognized that I had no hand in this act. Oh, really? Then what did you have a hand in, I wonder? That reminds me. Why did you enter Mr. Dover's room, Mr. Gustavia? Ah, well, that was because... Of course. Silence, ignoramus! You are not to give that attorney the tiniest hint of information. Catherine Hall, you are coming with me. You are under suspicion as a complicit in the murder. You mean accomplice? An accomplice? A complicit? Don't you mean an accomplice? I don't know. Maybe accomplice is a real word. Meh. I mean, I'm sure it's a real word, but maybe it actually works here. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just used to accomplice, not complicit. Wouldn't it just be you're in suspicion of as complicit in the murder, not as a complicit? It could easily be a typo, but I'm pretty sure if they're using complicit instead of accomplice, it should be saying you are under suspicion as complicit in the murder. Anyways. No! I shall be interrogating you personally. You best prepare yourself. Very well. Please wait. I still have some questions I want to ask her. I do not care for your sorry plight in the least. Ugh. Bad, Gustavia, and while I'm at it, you as well, scones. I have plenty of questions for you all. Understood? No, no, yeah, that one, him. While I'm at it, he says, the nerve! The nerve! I just noticed I'm giving them a similar accent, so I guess she's German. Or maybe I've just never been giving Manfred a German accent. I don't know. I don't know accents. I know British, and then I have the accent I'm giving him on Karma, whatever the hell that is. Oh, I mean, and there's like Italian, and maybe kind of Spanish / Mexican. I don't know. I can do accents, but then I'll think they're one thing, and sometimes they're another thing, because some accents are similar to each other, so it's confusing sometimes. Anyways, he just took everyone away with him. Yes, even if we stay here, I don't think we'll be able to investigate any further today. Let's take our leave for now. It's already grown rather late. After all, it's not like we have a time limit on how long it's going to take before the trial starts. Hope the snow has stopped by now. Sounds good. The fuck? I'm starving anyway. Oh, your stomach, wow. Let's stop somewhere for hamburgers then. Of course it's hamburgers, before my stomach joins the chorus. Hehe, you can't fight an empty stomach after all. We'll need to report back to Mr. Master with our findings first thing tomorrow. Oh boy. These sections feel so quick. I guess I'm ending the part here. See you guys next time on Let's Plays, not fucking... I'm so used to saying Zero Escape and Danganronpa. That's not... It's gonna take forever to leave me, and by the time it leaves me, I'll be done this game, and I'll be starting the next one, and then I'll be singing History Investigations every time. So, yeah, and next time on History Investigations, we do stuff, and, we'll see. Maybe there's gonna be a time jump skip thing, or maybe it's just gonna start, like, tomorrow. We'll see. Bye.